Okay, here we go. Lesson 2.5. We're going to be writing equations in slope-intercept form today. Writing the equation of a line. So first you're going to need to find the slope and also identify the y-intercept. You will then put it in slope-intercept form by using the slope as the coefficient of x and the y-intercept. Whether if it's positive, it'll be plus that number. If it's a negative slope-intercept, it'll be minus that number. So let's give that a try. So for number 1, we can see that let's see, I like blue better. The change in y over the change in x, that's going to be our slope. So here they're already telling us the change in y is 2, the change in x is 1. So slope is equal to a positive 2, right? It's a positive line, so we can tell that as well. Then we look and identify the y-intercept. Where is it crossing the y-axis? So b is equal to 2 as well. So we put it in y is equal to, and then m is 2x, and then plus or minus, and in this case it's going to be plus b, which is also 2. So we're substituting in, right? We have y is equal to mx plus b. All we're really doing is filling in these blanks. And this sign right here, plus or minus, is going to be whether or not b is positive or negative. Looking at number 2, we know that the slope is negative. We can tell by the way the line goes down left to right. So we know that m is equal to the change in y over the change in x. Our change in y is the rise, which is -4, and the change in x is 3. So we have a -4/3. B, where is it crossing the y-axis? At -1, right here. So b is equal to -1. So in slope-intercept form, m, we put it in there, -4/3, x, and then we could put plus a -1, but we really don't have to. To be more mathematical, we want to simplify that to -1 because it's crossing at a -1. All right. Then, let's see here. Let's move this all the way over here. For number 3, write an equation of a line that passes through 0, 5, and 4, 5. So we're going to have to use that slope formula, if you recall. We have y2 minus y1, that's a change in y, and x2 minus x1. So we could say 5 minus 5, here's the y's, 5 and 5, over 4 minus 0. So we get 0 over 4, or 0 for the slope, which means it's going to be a horizontal line, right? I can write that. Horizontal has a 0 slope. So I know that 0 times x is just going to make that whole middle term disappear. And this, all I need, so my slope right here, so my slope was 0, right? And my y-intercept is going to be given by this point when x is 0, this number right here, the y-coordinate, is the y-intercept. So b is a positive 5. So then I can write my equation as y is equal to 5 for a horizontal line, because I know that that 0x would make that whole slope term cancel out or disappear. Okay, so horizontal line, y is equal to x, or y is equal to the y-intercept, in this case 5. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. And again, this will be just something that if we need to do during class, we can. And we're already ready for the vocabulary and concept check. So this was a very short video. If you have any questions after you get done answering this question, go ahead and put that in the next spot. And I'll see you in class tomorrow.